I say no be small thing. Welcome back to the voice update. So guys, a lot has really been trending lately, and I will be talking about what is currently trending right now. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are stranded in Libya. In fact, a lot of videos has been coming out. I mean, not good videos at all. It's a very sad one, like why we Africans treating Africans this way. A lot of people has came out to speak and to react to this. Osimhen, the CAF, has also reacted to this, which I will be showing you guys right now in this video. So if this is your first time of coming across my channel, kindly subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment. So guys, a lot of videos started coming out from Libya showing how the Nigeria Super Eagles was stranded over 15 hours at the airport, no food, no water. In fact, it was said that they were locked up at the airport for no reasons. A lot of people came out to speak about it. Osimhen has reacted to this as well, and some people are actually saying that it's a payback to the Nigeria team for what really happened some time ago when the Libyan football team came to Nigeria. I don't really know how true is this, but for me, I would say this is not nice at all. I don't know what you think. Drop your comment at the comment section as we hear different reactions from different people.
Since these Libya people, they do so. They lock their airport, make Super Eagles no fit enter. As it is right now, Super Eagles are stranded in Libya. The same way a lot of Nigerians they stranded for that country when government don't refuse to bring them back. Our Super Eagle players then they stranded for Libya airport, they lock airport. CAF, NFF, they need to look into this thing. CAF need to look into this. This one, I don't understand this rubbish. They did a lot when they came to Nigeria to play. See the way we protected these people. I've been there with your stadium a day before the match. If you see the way that they take care of these people, see security that were provided to make sure these players were safe. In as much as we will go there and just mere journalists will be. Nigerians protected their players and officials. Now, we know even if we enter their country, they lock airport. See our players, they're stranded. I'll play the videos more and see. The players are stranded. I bet CAF need to look into this thing. This is not a joke. And I hear say this one are back international stadium where they so immediately they reach this their destination, they need still travel extra 2 hours to get to their main destination. This is wrong. All shade of wrong. Football not be quarrel. Now because we win them for our country, this thing not be just a beg. They need maximum security as they enter this country. So these players, they not be them big pass your country. More than not do this nonsense. We need maximum security for all our Super Eagles players. All of them. They need maximum security. Because this alone shows that some movement will go happen. Why will you lock the airport against these players? Look at them. They are still stranded till now. They're stranded, locking the airports, making plenty calls. Are you guys now aware they were coming for a return leg? What's going on? I beg you, CAF. The earlier the better. You guys need to look into this case immediately. As I talk, like immediately, with immediate effect. The match is just on Tuesday. These guys need to go and rest. Football no be something. Then they put them under pressure. They won't confuse the mindset of these guys. I'll beg to our Super Eagle players, go and go play, nothing is up. We need full security for these guys. We don't want to say we flog on a 4-0. Fans come, they jump, enter, because I'm not saying all these Libyan people get as they behave. Tinubu, they see what they sup. Presido. Nigerians, they hostage. We don't want to talk about them. We want to talk about this one will be our treasure first. Because this was a get and work. Please, make sure these guys are safe. When I watch some of the videos for the airport as we speak, our players are stranded. CAF, NFF, all the authorities that are needed to put things in place and make sure everything is done right should make una look into this case now. If they go cancel the match, when they cancel the match, we're not they play. Now we the top table. They be carry that match, go play for another country. Can you imagine what's this now? Who they do this kind of thing? If your country not sabi play, but make them try another thing. Try farming, cocoa day. I beg me stop this thing. I beg me stop am. So people when I go Twitter, I wanna see what they sub there. Please, the CAF immediate effect. I beg.
So Wait until we get to the hotel, it'll be another
fucking disaster, man.
I'm making this video at 5:55 a.m. Nigerian time to send a message to Nigerians in Libya to please, if you plan to go and watch that game between Libya and Nigeria, I beg, cancel those plans. Stay at home and avoid every problem, because this thing is getting out of hand, and I blame CAF for enabling this dirty behavior. Is this not sport? Why are we treating a football match like it's a bitter war? It is now more than 10 hours since the Super Eagles team and the NFF delegation that went to Libya from Nigeria have been locked at the airport at Al-Abak. Now what happened? From the NFF protocol person, he had spoken to the person from the Libyan Football Federation, and then the person never hinted that they were even going to arrive on Tuesday for the match on Friday. Now all of a sudden, 1 hour into their flight, you start making calls and informing this person that you're going to land in Port Harcourt when they had made preparations for it, people at Uyo, fast processing and a welcome package and everything. Now after this team landed in Port Harcourt by their own doing, the NFF officials also made arrangement and said, okay, you've landed in Port Harcourt, take your flight down to Uyo. It's a very, very short flight. The city is not far. Take your flight down to Uyo and then have your papers sorted as soon as possible and everything processed very, very fast. Now these people refused because of maybe the cost implication of that extra flight to the chartered airline. So they said they will use road by themselves. NFF made arrangement for you to use road. You said no, you want to use your own arrangement. NFF still made calls and made arrangement for you to have security personnel follow you. You follow your boss in front and behind, and then you arrived Uyo, and I started complaining that you were kept at the airport for 5 hours. Who was expecting you in Port Harcourt? Were you supposed to land in Port Harcourt? And then these same people are complaining that the bus was not air conditioned. A bus you made arrangement for, ignoring the arrangement of the NFF. I said it at the beginning of this video, I'll blame CAF for enabling this behavior, because 2021, this is not the first time these people are behaving like this. 2021, Rivers United trained in a dark stadium because they turned off the lights. 2022, Eimba, that was meant to play against Al Ittihad of Libya, slept in the airport for over 24 hours because they changed venue without any communication whatsoever, and CAF will sit down and cross their hands like this. Our players are not safe anymore. Our players are tired, they are exhausted, and you are treating these players like they are just some anybodies. These are international brand assets of football club. Each one of our player individually is worth way more than any of the players in your Libyan team, with all due respect. And then you are Libyan, you are watching this video, and then you're planning to type a racist comment like this fool that came to Instagram to type this nonsense. I've taken photos of his page and I've reported his page, but I trust my people now. On an go dolam again to the Confederation of African Football. The entire world is watching. Nigerians are watching. We will see your reaction to this barbaric behavior. What kind of nonsense is this? 10 plus hours, and then you still expect them to take another 2-hour road trip? Is that not madness? And it's just very, very shameful that some Nigerians are also dropping comments and saying, you do it to them first. You have no information on the matter. You don't even carry your phone. Check Google. Say you won't know what happened. You do them first. Now why they not go do you back? From the explanation, now who do anybody? They are the ones that planned themselves into that scenario in the first place. With boldness, you're typing with boldness a matter you know nothing about. And the same information is spreading in Libya. that you did it to them first. Our players are not safe. Please, CAF. Our players are not safe because they are not even responding to the Nigerian embassy in Libya. Please, we can't play this game. Our players are not safe. Like I said before, please, if this game goes ahead, which I expect it not to go ahead, if you are Nigerian and you are in Libya, please avoid this match, because only God knows what they go do for stadium when we trash them 5-0 if the match end. Please avoid the game. Stay in your house, lock your door to avoid problem.
CAF, this is really embarrassing. In 2024, we cannot continue having such a conversation, especially when we play qualifiers games or matches here in Africa. The authorities, the Libyan authorities, have locked the gates. I don't understand. Proper documentations were done, the visas approved, CAF message to the country as well as to the authority on why the players and Nigerian team are there. We've never treated any international team coming to play, be the FIFA World Cup or the African Cup of Nations qualifier, in such a manner. Never, no hostile environment, but it always reoccur whenever it has to do with Nigeria, or I don't know, but I'll talk about Nigeria. Even in the CAF Confederations Cup, look at teams like Remo Stars, Enyimba, hostile environment, being held at the airport for countless of hours, their hotel, not granted access into their hotel. I don't know why this is happening. We are talking about one of the biggest brand when it comes to football, CAF, African Cup of Nations, that has the whole world. You are treating one of the biggest team in Africa in such a manner. I don't understand. Even when the Libya team arrived here in Nigeria, they landed in Port Harcourt. Miscommunication from the Libya Federation as well as to the NFF Secretariat. You told the NFF Secretariat, if you asked before you arrived in Port Harcourt, why are you arriving in Port Harcourt? And your game is in Uyo. Aside that, how can the Libya authorities lock the airport gates? This is a reoccurring issue when it comes to playing in North Africa, and I don't want to generalize it. I don't know why you're locking the gates. For what reason? Visa, they have visa. They have right to enter the country. There's letter from CAF indicating why they are in the country, where they are going to be, their hotels, their names checked, and they have a 2-hour drive after their flight was diverted. How safe do you expect these players to feel? Pinnick, you need to look into such matters. You are very close to Musepe. I think these are issues you need to talk about. We can't have such conversations. The CAF should look into such thing not to happen again. It shouldn't be this hostile. Like, we're talking about this. It is 10 p.m. Nigerian time. When would the players have a drive for 2 hours plus to their hotel, settle in, then just imagine what will happen on game day? Let's just talk about what will happen on game day. It's football we are playing. This is not wrestling. It's football we are playing. I'm really sad, and I feel for the players coming to just represent their country and play football. They are not asking for much. Look at how they are seated at the airport for hours. They left Nigeria by 11 a.m. and up to this very moment held at the airport for no good reason. Like, they are not even giving us a good reason that, okay, we are holding these people hostage for this reason and that reason. It is really sad, and I'm really disappointed with this situation. I hope CAF look into this as fast as possible so that it doesn't reoccur anymore.
It's Nigeria that started it. Libya are just paying us back for how we hosted them. Close your mouth. Go and brush your mouth. Don't talk about an issue you know nothing about. The internet is free. Nigeria has hosted South Africa, a country we have genuine bad blood with, a country we have genuine problems with. They stayed in the best hotels. We hosted them properly. They didn't have any problems. We have hosted Ghana, that we are always bantering with. Ghana, we are always having back and forth with. They stayed in the best hotels. They didn't complain one bit. It is now with all due disrespect, footballing nobodies in Libya. Libya are footballing nobodies. They have done nothing in football. In fact, Libya is best known for helping people that want to migrate to Italy. That's what we know Libya for. Normally, they have zero footballing pedigree. 100 and what rated in FIFA. We are 39 rated. We are not their mates. They have never won the AFCON. Their best finish in the AFCON is second position, and that was when the AFCON was held in Libya in 1982, where they still employ dark arts. Every single time we have played Libya, we have beaten them home or away. Go and do the research if I'm lying. Every time we have beaten them, we are using dark arts on Libya. So if you have hosted football greatness, actual football nations that have done things, is it Libya that has done nothing? That you might think now, Use your brain. Think about it. These people were given the best itinerary. They didn't tell Nigeria that they were coming to Nigeria until 1 hour into their flight in the air. Nigeria said, okay, quickly, land in New York. No, they went to land in Port Harcourt. Only God knows why. They landed in Port Harcourt. They told them, oh yeah, flight to New York. They said to cost them extra cost. So in cutting costs, they caused their problem. Okay, now, that place, let us give you bus that will give you full air-conditioned bus that will bring you to the New York. He said, no, you hire bus. In hiring those bus out of their stubbornness, Nigeria still gave them security to go to that Uyo safely. Go and read these stories. They're on the internet free of charge. Go and read it. They're saying Nigeria that started it. These boys have been in the stadium for, at that airport with nonsense treatment, no food, no drink, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. Some people are coming here to tell me nonsense. I don't know what Nigerians, your problem is that you always think you are smart, but you are not smart. You always think you are overly intelligent, but you are not intelligent. And maybe not intelligent, maybe it's wickedness. Because I saw this same thing in the Osimhen situation when Nigeria were there supporting Napoli and other people. Every time you look for how you hate on your own and you want more Africans to leave US, UK, play for UK and come and play for Nigeria, if it's you, will you do the same thing? When you are seeing the people are behaving like this. Better free our boys. And for people that don't know what you are seeing, better go and do proper research before you come out and say, we are trying to use dark art for Libya. Let me not even use one small thing to even use and describe them.
Good morning, my people, but it's not a great morning because my brother Super Eagles players, team officials, NFF officials and journalists have been held hostage in some isolated airports in Libya out of pure wickedness. Nigeria is going to play Libya tomorrow, but they've not left the airport for the past 15 hours. They've not eaten. They don't have internet to speak to their families. So I'm really concerned about their safety and well-being. This is supposed to be a good game, a lovable game, between two sides. But it looks like some people want to bring in wickedness and gamesmanship into it. If African football is to grow, we need to stop all this nonsense wickedness. If not, we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. CAF President Musepe, every other person in charge, you need to put an end to this rubbish. If you want the game to really grow in Africa, or if you want your star players to be coming back to play, if you want people to change nationality and play, this rubbish has to stop. It has to stop. If it's to boycott the game, I am in support. You people should be coming back because it's no longer safe. Natabana. This is pure wickedness. I was in Rwanda last month with the team. I saw the way the Rwanda, FA and fans received us. In fact, at the end of the game, they even brought gifts for the Nigerians. That's how it's played. But this want to bring in wickedness into it. It is not safe. With all due respect to Libya and Libya people, it is not safe out there. I'm sorry. My people have to start coming back. It says 3 points. We'll still qualify, no problem. Let's be coming back, please. Enough of this rubbish. Enough of this wickedness. I've not been able to sleep. I've got to check phone. Next time I'll just wake up and be like, oh, what's up? I'll be my mind will be high. No, not anymore. Be coming back. Thank you. Coming back. I've been seeing a lot of chatter online saying that we did it first to Libya. We did not do anything to Libya. We are great hosts. You see, Nigeria, we don't do dark arts to win matches. So no, we host you very well. We did not do it to Benin Republic that landed in New York. We did not do it to South Africa that landed in New York. We've never done it to Ghana. Then it's Libya. With all due respect to Libya, that's what we do it to. No. Benin Republic beat us in World Cup qualifier. We didn't do it to them. They came to you. Everybody lands in New York. They decided to land in Port Harcourt. They were cutting costs or whatever it was. They called the NFF an hour after they took off that they were going to land in Port Harcourt. And the NFF said, no, you are supposed to land in New York. NFF still made prayer arrangements for them to land in New York after they get to Port Harcourt. The contracted fan and everything, made arrangements. They did not want to pay extra cost to whoever they hired their plane from Libya. They were trying to cut cost. They now came to Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt airport that is fairly new now. It's been refurbished very well, has space, seats, everything. They now sat on the floor, started taking pictures, and some of you gullible Nigerians are falling for it. We will not fall for it. Let me give you my credentials. I've traveled with this team to Morocco. I traveled with the team to Rwanda. I come back often for the games in New York, so I know how the thing runs. You understand? Even when they were in New York, we provided them with security, gave them the best hotels. That is how we run. We know they do, we'll lock you up for 13, 15 hours in the airport, no food, sleep on the couch. These same Libya people did it to him by 2022. I think it was in Confederations Cup. Go and check it online. And by the way, in the airport for 24 hours. This is their way. So stop supporting nonsense. Clarify. Even if you don't trust the NFF, at least people like us that have some form of credibility, we are telling you how it runs. You understand? I was with this team in New York. You understand? I saw everything. We gave them the best hotels. We gave them correct time to train, everything. Security convoy, everything that they needed. And that's why even when we're in Rwanda gave us the same thing. That's the standard procedure. That's the standard practice. Let the game be decided on the pitch and not by some wickedness. So stop this nonsense. Stop spreading what we did it first. We did not do anything first. Now they do themselves and we try to help them to remedy their own situation. Get your facts right, please.
Once again, Africa disgraced themselves. Once again, this image of Nigerian players sleeping and being stranded in an airport in Libya is embarrassing to the entire African Football Federation. It's embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. This is the reason why African players who play in Europe, who have the opportunity to nationalize with European teams, will not think twice. This is the reason. These are because of things like this. We are not organized in this part of the world. We are not organized. And I don't want to complain, oh, it's Nigeria. No, because this is what happened to so many African nations that travel to different African nations to play football. So I'm not going to now personalize it because it's happening to Nigerians. It has happened to so many, even in Nigeria. We have done it to some teams in Nigeria. It's embarrassing. Africa, wake up. How do we intend, to get the respect and the recognition that we want to get when we continue doing things like this? Look at superstar world-class players sleeping in an airport. It seems like only the Europeans know how to manage, football. It seems like only the Europeans know how to do things correctly when it comes to football. Even South America self, they do these things sometimes, but in Africa it's becoming too much. Just look at. So tell me, why will a player who has an opportunity to nationalize with a European country decide to come and play for Africa after seeing things like this? You expect them to run and say, oh, I'm going to play for my home country. Africa, we need to do better. CAF, if anything happen to any of our Super Eagles players, that's the end of football in Africa. Libya don't make our Super Eagles players, they stranded for more than 13 hours when they reach Libya. This is not football again. This don't they enter national threats. It don't leave football. Super Eagles players, family men, human beings are stranded and locked up in an airport. All the players are complaining. No food, no Wi-Fi to reach to their family, no water, nothing at all. Nothing has been provided for our players. Because they leave Nigeria to go play ball. They came back from Europe to go and represent our country. In another African country, they locked them up, made them stranded for over 14 hours now. Over 14 hours. The best African player is in Libya airport, stranded. The finalists of AFCON finalists, their airport stranded. African football, we can do better. For the past 14 hours, journalists from Nigeria have been tagging CAF, have been calling out CAF. Nothing has been done. Tomorrow now, we go say me African country win World Cup. It go hard for, it go take. As it stands now, I'm not even in struggle for Nigeria to qualify for World Cup because Africa is not ready. This Libya team, una call Nigeria so according to them, according to the news where they circulate social media, una call Nigeria as now they come 2 hours before una land. Now una come make call. They tell our NFF say una come plane land for Port Harcourt instead of Uyo. Uyo get airport, una go land for Port Harcourt. And una not even make the call early.
Now, if I don't reach ground, now call they make call. Now, as now make call finish, they make provision for una to use another plane. But because the extra cost, una say no, say una go use bus. Una do na safe. Una use bus. Come they post picture for social media. For una social media now for that side. Una will get anger issues now. If all of now people now come say, okay, when Nigerian Super go come, una go do the same thing. Okay, una don't lock them up for 6 hours. I woke up around 2 a.m. and I saw the news that our Super Eagles players were stranded at the airport. I sleep, wake up again this morning, and I'm still hearing that they are still stranded. Now, every player now they post for their social media space. See Victor Boniface, they cry. Say no food, no water. See Trust Ekong, our captain, they cry. No food, no water. Everybody now is posting. Everybody is crying. Is this the image African football want to portray to Europe? Now all these things we want use carry World Cup. Now these things we want use compete with other European teams. Because when I come our home, we beat now just 1-0. Una won't see. If Super Eagles don't play the match tomorrow, if they don't play the match tomorrow, nobody should blame them. Nobody should blame them. Yes. You get as the thing go be. Men I just pack una back. Me they come back. More see wetin that CAF won't do. More see wetin CAF won't do. We boycott CAF. Waiting. Because they won't play football. Now human beings, so they play football, they represent their countries. We go criticize them, say they don't do well. Una go still want break them. Football na do or die. Is football do or die? Not be if you lose, you move on. If you win, you celebrate. Small time now, una feel plant bomb for airports. Yes, now. Or now it tell you una send thugs for airports to go to destabilize the players. Yeah. May nothing happen to any player for that team. May nothing happen to them. I don't know if any of them get ulcer. I don't know if any of them get asthma. I don't know if any of their heads not really good for the weather. Now they lock them up for over 16-14 hours. Make them stranded. Not because they don't get money to change their way. They won't even make plans for themselves. Una lock the airport. Una lock celebrities up. May not see happen to any Super Eagles player. May see the way we invest for this country. If una start time, may not be now football starts this thing. May not be football a game of love. But if una want and the other way, we meant. Libya are the meant. No, the country they toy with. May today just go further. May no yes, una never do way. May CAF.
The Nigerian football team has just been held hostage in Libya for 12 hours and counting now. So the Nigerian football team had an AFCON qualifier football match against Libya tomorrow. First of all, upon trying to land at the airport, their flight was suddenly diverted from Benghazi airport to El Abrak airport, which is a smaller airport. So they've landed there now and they've been there for the last 12 hours and counting. No food, no water, no proper connection to the internet. Bloody, these players have families, man. Why do Africans have to always behave like this? Why can we never do things by the book, how it's meant to be done? No care for the welfare of the players. Why do you want to win a football match in this way? All because of the dark arts. You want the players to be tired before you play the football match. What kind of nonsense is this? Right? You can see the players, they are absolutely shattered. You can see Bassi and the rest of them. Honestly, we cannot be condoning this nonsense. Obviously, the Nigerian Football Federation have said Nigeria are going to be boycotting the game and they're making plans for the team to return back to Nigeria. And that's what should be done. And I'm looking forward to seeing what CAF actually has to say about this. Because this is nonsense behavior. Let's be honest. Very nonsense behavior at this point. But guys, let me know what you think, because I don't know why we keep behaving like this, man.
Super Eagles players, staffs and NFF officials have been locked down at Abrak Airport in Libya for more than 14 hours now and still counting. I actually don't know what is wrong in Libya. Their papers are complete. There was a letter from CAF that they are going to play a match there. everything is okay. So what is the reason why Libya government and police authority in Libya are holding them down? And the most funny part is they diverted their plane to another destination while they were heading to Libya. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? And I don't know, when they landed, abandoned them, they now took only the pilot, who is the Moroccan. The pilot is from Morocco, so they took only him to the hotel, and they told him it is only him that they are going to accommodate, that nobody else from the plane or any player or whatsoever that they are going to accommodate. Why are they doing that? No, why are they doing such? What is the problem with the Libyan government? Is it because we want you people in our home? Is it because we beat people one to knee in our home? So tell us the reason why you people are doing this kind of rubbish. Now match is tomorrow, and over 14 hours now, our players have landed in your country, and you did not give them food, you did not welcome them, you did not give them a hotel to stay. There's no pitch to train. So how are they going to play match? I hope CAF officials are watching this. I hope FIFA are also watching this. I hope they are watching this. What do you think they'll come and do in Libya? Because of the match. What will they come and do? Libya government, please allow our people to train. Match is tomorrow. And for this year, maybe if you people don't know, don't think that this one you people are doing, disgracing yourself, disgracing your country, don't think this one will help you to win the match. Don't think that this will make us to lose against you people tomorrow. We are going to beat you guys hands down. And one major thing I even love is because Nigerian players and staff and NFF officials, they just calm down. They do not harass each other. They do not talk anyhow. They just calm down, maintain their steeze and composure. That is one thing I love about them. So Libya government and police authority in Libya, keep disgracing yourself. Keep disgracing your country.